On Thursday, Governor Mike Braun signaled his intention to sign SB 1 into law, a major property tax overhaul. But just yesterday, Lieutenant Governor Micah Beckwith publicly called on Braun to veto the bill, saying it's too confusing. Indiana Democrats say SB 1 would actually raise taxes and tell News 8 the split in the State House shows Republicans can't deliver on campaign promises. The governor's office has not responded to Beckwith's criticism. News 8 government reporter Garrett Bergquist explains the possible impacts of the property tax plan.
The property tax plan is back in the Senate after it passed the House on Thursday. A concurrence motion has already been filed for Monday. If approved, that would mean the Senate would accept the House's changes and send the bill to the governor. The measure would let you claim up to a 10% credit on your total property tax bill, up to a maximum of $300. Seniors on fixed incomes could claim an additional $150 credit. Disabled veterans could get a $250 credit. The measure would cost local governments about $1.4 billion over 3 years. Schools would bear the brunt of it. Hamilton Southeastern schools would lose nearly $27 million over that period. IPS would lose about $14 million. Many cities would lose money too. Beech Grove would lose about $1.3 million. In practice, how much excess does the average local government in Indiana have? How much wiggle room is there?
There's not much room at all on property taxes. I've been involved with local government for most of my life. Seems like every 20 or 25 years, state government tries to step in and do something with property taxes.
Helmke served 3 terms as mayor of Fort Wayne in the 1990s. He says a loss of property tax revenue will force counties to raise local income tax rates.
I think for most homeowners, it's probably going to be a wash, because if you own a home, you could see a $300 property tax reduction. But I think maybe not next year, but within the next 2 years, you're going to see an income tax hike that's more than that. And I know the legislators and the governor are talking about, oh, gee, we're putting this cap on what the local income taxes can be. I looked at the county by county property tax rates. I think there's only 1 or 2 counties that are presently at the 2.9% cap. So that means that every other county has plenty of room to raise the income tax another 1%, and that's going to end up costing people.
Remember to tune in to Wish TV for all Indiana politics every Sunday morning at 9:30 to hear from your elected officials and in-depth analysis of what they're doing. I'm Garrett Bergquist for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Dozens of Indiana teachers plan to protest the bill's cuts to education tomorrow at the State House. It's already caused 2 school districts to switch to an e-learning day tomorrow. You can keep track of all the closings right now on our website, wishtv.com.